Hi, welcome to the forest. I feel like I should be quiet, being in a place of reverence and all. So, I think about death a lot, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's a healthy thing to think about death, and I think everybody should do it because one thing we all have in common is that we're all going to die. And I think it is a loving and a responsible thing that you can do to plan for your death so that your loved ones can grieve when you are gone easier and not have to worry about making decisions, wondering what you might have wanted. It's just a nice thing that you can do for your loved ones, but it's also a nice thing that you can do for yourself. Maybe I think about death more often because I have an illness that's progressive and is known to have a shorter life expectancy, although life expectancy is increasing with time. But it also just depends on the patient and why they got the illness. So my rare disease is called chronic intestinal pseudoobstruction. And a lot of it can depend on how severe it is, what part of the digestive system it's affecting, what kind of pseudoobstruction you have, whether it's myopathic or neuropathic or both, or if it's caused by mitochondrial disease. There's so many things that can determine life expectancy for a patient who has the disease that I have. But I am aware of where I am personally, and it is not a great place. Just knowing the rate of progression that I've experienced, especially in the past 10 years and more so the past 5 years, and then even in this last year, it seems like the progression rate is increasing as well. And so, like I mentioned before, my small intestine is 10 centimeters in diameter, and it should only be 2. So that puts it at very serious risk for perforation. And it's not just my intestine, my stomach is dilated, and so is my bladder, and all 3 of those organs are not working. And then I have some other organs that are enlarged. I'm running out of central venous, I can never say the word, access sites. And so basically for a person where I am, I would be having multivisceral transplant. And I've talked to several doctors over the years about this and have gone through like their recommendations and what they think and researched it. But for me, I have chosen not to go through transplant. And I make that decision having taken so much into account and doing a lot of research and also having many friends who have gone through it. It's just not going to be the journey that I am going on. And I should say, I'm not doing transplant and it could extend my life a whole bunch of years. And I'm just saying, no, that's not what I want. Transplant comes with a lot of risks, and the success rates for me are not good enough to make me go through something like that. It doesn't necessarily extend your life, and it doesn't necessarily make your life better, because even if it does extend your life, the quality of life might not be what you want. There's so much that goes into my decision to not have transplant. It's not me giving up on life. It's not me choosing death. And I'm not saying all of this to scare anybody who wants to have transplant or who has gone through it. There are success cases, and I do understand why people choose it. I understand, and I think that all choices are valid because you have to make the decision that's right for you. And I know what it all looks like, and it's just not the road that I'm going down, and I am okay with that. I am okay when my time comes. I do think about death a lot, and I don't think that that is weird, and I actually look forward to death, as weird as that may sound to you. I don't know how you might interpret it, but I think that it is part of life. It's the natural part of life. It is part of the life, death, rebirth cycle. But I think it'll be a beautiful experience, and it's something that no one can really tell you what is going to happen. Sure, like we've witnessed other people die, and there are people who have had near-death experiences. I myself have had near-death experiences, but I think it'll be beautiful. I think it'll be a beautiful transition, and I look forward to it, and I look forward to what comes next. Hold on, I'm standing up because I want to walk. I don't know how long I'll live. We could all die tomorrow. Uh, I might have a year, I might have 5 years, I might have 10 years. I don't know. I'm going to face it. I think that's the healthiest way that you can go through something like this. I don't know. I just wanted to talk to you guys about where I'm at right now and my thoughts on my life in the process of the progression of my disease. Those of you who gave me so many nice comments that first video when I came back, thank you. Like, you have no idea how much that lifted me up and made me feel good and made me feel like I've done something with my life, and that, at some point I had worth. There were so many of you who mentioned that you have been following me since I started 15 years ago, which was forever ago now. And, so many people left along the way as I just disappeared from the internet. I didn't even think anybody would have remembered me or been interested in what I'm doing right now. But you guys are just incredible. I'm so thankful for you. But thank you so much for just your comments and your messages and telling me that I made a difference in your life in any way that I did makes everything worthwhile.